Hi guys, so the TED team is again here after doing a lot of articles for the PhD position abroad. Now we thought about doing some articles for MSc entrance examination preparation. So the TED team brought you the new initiative which we call Ybee. It's your biotechnology entrance examination, and in this one we will help you to crack MSc entrance examination in India. And yeah, we call it let's overcome the hurdles together. So we will work together for this preparation. And yeah, let's move forward. So the biotechnology and applied sciences, we actually, so it's important for us to understand the biotechnology and applied biosciences difference. So the biotechnology is a kind of branch of science which include all the basic and advanced science, and applied sciences is more general term here. So if you know, I mean, you listen something like MSc in cell biology, MSc in molecular human genetics, MSc in microbial gene technology, MSc in molecular biology, courses like this. So they're actually all of them are part of biotechnology. They are now separate. So that's why we call them applied biosciences. It's the whole thing, right? So of course, why you should prepare for biotechnology and why to biology and why you should work toward the MSc. Why not go for any professional courses? Yes, of course, this is a very valid question which you should ask, and we try to answer here that why you should do MSc and why you should go for the biotechnology. So if you are actually keen to answer science, you like science, and you actually like scientific questions, right? You want to understand the complexity of life. You want to understand how the cell works, how the biology works, how nature works. So yeah, and the other is yeah, the other advantage of this is life with dignity and respect. So yeah, you can say that the researchers, the PhDs, researcher scientists has dignity and they are well respected in society. So this is definitely is a very good academic career that you can choose. You work on some unanswered questions in science, and of course this is one thing which is very important for you as a student or as a researcher, that you want to know the answer of those questions which are not yet answered, right? For example, you may want to ask why there is no artificial human technology yet, right? So yeah, this kind of questions, it's like why it's not possible. So if you have a habit to ask why it's not possible, why happened this, why not happen that, yeah, then you have a scientific aptitude, and this is that thing. You will definitely work with the top minds in the field. So if you're studying the biotechnology and you are studying from a very good institute, you will work with the really top minds in the field. And the most important is that you will learn and give birth to new ideas, you will answer the unsolved problems, and you will work toward making life and society better in future, which is, I think, a very good point, right? So we all do science, we all do things to make our life better, to make society better. Why do we study in top research institute? Of course, this can be one question which you should ask, and I would answer this question in a way that the top institutes are not the top institute. They are top because they have proven themselves in providing a very good research facility, education environment, and the resources that helps to develop future scientists. So why we should study in top institutes, right? We should study in top institutes because they have a better facility, they have a better faculty, they are well qualified members, things like this, right? But yeah, I try to summarize why in these 3 points here. So the first point will tell you that as the science is a concept and fact-based discipline, right? You have to understand a concept properly and you have to know the proper fact, not the modified, because generally if you're not in a very good institute, they are not very well updated of the current research and current topics. So it's hard from there to get to know what is going on these days. Okay. And the other point is that, yeah, to have a better clarity of the concept and to have a closer look at the modern research and scientific questions. So the top research institutes are doing the top research, and they interact with international scientists. They go and present their work in the international environment. So they actually know what is known in the field, what is still not known, what can be studied, right? So they can tell you a more closer look of the science. They can tell you the more broader area of the research which you should explore. And not only the theoretical knowledge, which is important for biotechnology and applied sciences, it's also that about the high quality laboratory work. So you should not only be very good in the theoretical understanding, but also how in lab you can perform those experiments. And this only can be possible if you are at a very good research institutes, because the top institutes are the good research institute, have the funding to provide the proper lab work. They will tell you a modern scientific experiments, right? And this is what you want to learn to do, the real biotechnology. And of course I wrote it here with the fancy white coats of, I think the scientists are a little bit fascinated about the white coat. I personally, yeah. And then the third point is in this section about the general information about this fundamental biology versus applied biotechnology. So studying at a very good research institute not only provide you the chance to learn your own subject very well, but will also help you to interact with a student of different discipline. For example, you want to develop a biosensor, right? So it consists like, the bio and a sensor. So bio is a part where you have expertise, right? But to design a sensor, you need a person who is studying the electronics, right? Then only he can help you in how you can make an instrument, how you can design a sensor in a way. And such kind of things will only be possible if you are at an institute which offers technical expertise also. And IIT is one of that example, right? So you study, if you get a chance to study biology there, you can work with those top-minded engineers and IITs, and you can design nice tools, nice instruments. And this is not just only a point, actually this is what is happening in IIT Bombay. So these questions will give you a little bit idea about why you should study biotechnology and why you should prepare for the MSc entrance examination of the top research institutes. So I will ask you, if after reading this, if you feel really passionate and dedicated to this, you want to join renowned research institutions, and you want to learn from the very best people in the field and to make a better future, believe me, you are at the right place and you're watching the right video. We here will provide you all the tools and guidance to crack these exams. All the tutorials and the information which we will provide you in this initiative is actually a compilation of the information which we collected from the toppers of these entrance examination, and we compiled it for you, for the students who are doing their BSc or bachelor's and they want to do their masters, how to prepare in the exams and things like this. This is what we got help from those who are already qualified and got the top rank in these exams. And in the next slide, I would like to tell you about some top biotechnology research institutes and universities. And so there are many, as I mentioned here, and I cannot list all of them, but which we found are the really nice institutes. I listed here some very top institutes. So one is IIT, so it's IIT Bombay and IIT Roorkee, which offer you the MSc in biotechnology through IIT JAM entrance examination. Then there are these three institutes, ISC, NCBS and TIFR. So NCBS and TIFR offer a combined entrance examination for integrated PhD, and TIFR also offers MSc program, but the NCBS and TIFR, both of them have an integrated PhD. The ISC is a very good institute in India. to learn the biology and biosciences, biotechnology, and this also offer integrated PhD. When I say integrated PhD, I mean they will not, after your BSc, when you will qualify these exams, you will not only get your MSc degree, but you will also work for your PhD at the same place. So it's like you qualify once the exam and then you are there for at least for next 5 to 7 years and you will do your PhD. So these are a really nice place in India if you really want to do a PhD after your MSc. Then there is a Jawaharlal Nehru University in New Delhi, which offers a two type of programs, so JNU Life Science and the combined biotechnology entrance examination. JNU Life Science is one of the very good life science research, life science education program in India, which is very well renowned in international platform. And the combined biotechnology entrance examination is something which which is very popular. It offers around 400 places, and you can say about this very good, I mean the Good Research Institute of the India came together and organize this kind of common examination. So based on the rank in these examination, you can prefer different institutes, university to do your MSc. We will tell you about in these exams and separately in a separate video in very much detail, so don't worry for now. Then other places are like, for example, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, which has really great programs in biochemistry, molecular human genetics. The Madurai Kamraj University, which also offers advanced biotechnology courses like microbial gene technology and biochemical technology. One institute which I forgot to mention is the AIMS. So AIMS also offers you the MSc in biotechnology, and there are several other institutes, for example Hyderabad University, Jamia, Aligarh Muslim University. So there are several other institutes which also offer a nice MSc programs. But these are kind of some list of the top research institutes. So the most important information here for you, and keep this in mind, is that for an aspirant, that if you prepare with a proper strategy, just keep this thing in mind, okay? A proper strategy, which we will tell you the strategy here. You will be able to crack all the exam listed in the previous slide. So it's very important information for you as an aspirant, right? Because you do not want to prepare different exams separately. You cannot prepare for 10 exams following 10 different strategy or 10 different pattern, right? So we will provide you, I mean that's what we are here. We will provide you a proper strategy I mean it's a strategy which is a kind of, we call it integrated preparation strategy, which will enable you to crack any entrance examination once you follow our strategy, any. So this is very important for you, just remember this. Okay, so now the information is that different entrance examination has a different structure, right? So some exams, for example, ISC, integrated PhD program, they do not ask physics and chemistry. They only ask geology, botany, and advanced biology subjects. But on the other hand, if you talk about the IIT JAM, you talk about TIFR, you talk about JNU Combined Biotechnology Entrance Examination, they all ask a basic level of physics and chemistry, geology, botany, and advanced biology, right? So I mean, so that's how we actually sit together as a team, and we thought about what could be the best strategy. And there are people who actually qualified all these exams, and they suggested that there can be an integrated strategy. So if a student can follow that strategy, he can not only prepare for the IIT JAM or JNU examination, he can also attend integrated PhD programs also. Okay, so this is for you, and this is information for you. And I actually know that the people from biology background don't like too much the physics and chemistry. I mean, they really want to say that, okay, I don't want to study the physics and chemistry again in my life, right? But don't worry here. So the physics and chemistry that is asked in these exams are of a very basic level. You only need to grab some basic understanding of the topic, some important formulas, and you have to have the objective practice. This is key thing for preparation. And so you need not to prepare the physics or chemistry for medical level or for bachelor's or master's level. You just need to you need to prepare the physics and chemistry of 10+2 level, right? So it's not that difficult. What is important here, apart from the basic knowledge and formula, is that your objective question practice, because these exams are objective multiple choice questions, right? MCQs. And you have to have a practice, the kind of question they ask and how you can answer it in examination hall. So we will tell you about how to practice the objective questions, and we will tell you about the books which you should have for this. And believe us, if you do this, you will crack all the biotech and science examination. This is a personal guarantee. Just take it. So you have to follow our strategy. But if you do this, no one can stop you. Why should you, what should you do first actually for this now? So we designed a strategy and we want you to take part in this activity. And this activity involved that okay, before that I will tell you that I'm taking the IIT JAM entrance examination as a reference, and this strategy can be applicable to any exam. So what we will do here, we will take the past 10-year papers of IIT JAM MSc Biotechnology entrance examination, which you can get from this website if you go there. Okay, so get these 10-year paper, if possible get them in a printed form, and you can follow this link, right? What we will do after this, we have a task which is kind of assigning the topic. Okay, so topic assigning task is here. So what we will do, we will take a question paper, we will read the question, and we will assign which chapter or subject this question has been asked. For example, if you read some question about the DNA replication, you will write at the right corner of that question, this is belongs from molecular biology and is a DNA replication. The same is applicable for the physics. So you will identify, okay, this question came from ray optics, this question is from wave optics or from friction or electronics or etc. And this kind of annotation you will do for all the questions. So there are 100 questions, you will do it for all the questions. Once you do this, you will take a standard book of physics, chemistry, and geology, botany. Go to the index. So they always have a index, right, where they have the list of chapters which are in this book. It's like, I think it's first initial 5th page or 6th page, they have this index, right? So go there, go to those books, you go to your 10+2 physics, chemistry, and biology books. Whatever the chapters are listed in the index, make a list of those chapters in a notebook, right? And then you will prepare a chart, something look like this. So you will prepare a list of chapter which is listed here on the left, and on the top border you will assign the name of year, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? And then what you will do now, you will assign, so linear motion in 2005, how many questions have been asked? 1. In projectile motion, how many questions asked? 1. In friction, how many questions asked? 1. Law of motion, 2. Work energy power, not asked. Gravitation, asked 1. 2006, not asked. Projectile motion, asked 1. Friction, not asked. Asked 1. Law of motion, asked 1. Work energy force power, asked 1. Gravitation, no question. So follow like this. So you will just simply assign which chapters, which chapter the question came from, which chapter or not. So this you will do for all the years and for all the subject, right? Why we should do this? In all the entrance examination, all of them, whether it's from banking, from medical, from engineering, from even MSc Biotechnology, the questions or the chapters, there are some popular chapters for the examiner. So the question most of the time come from those chapters, and this kind of analysis will tell you few chapters are very popular, few chapters are less popular, few chapters are occasionally asked questions from them, and actually a lot of chapters which have not touched at all. So examiner is not interested in those chapters. So for example, if in physics you have roughly have 40 chapters, you only have to prepare, I think, 20-22 chapters, and from those 20-22 chapters, the 10 or 15 chapters are the very popular, the rest 5, 6, 7 are less popular, and some are occasionally touched few chapters which we need not to worry too much. So this is very important strategy, and this you should do it with very, you should be very careful while doing this, because this will help you to design a strategy for your preparation. So this is your strategy start line, and we will tell you some important books here for physics. Please buy this universal self-scorer for physics. The same is for chemistry, and you can buy the same for biology, or you can buy any of the objective practice book for medical entrance examination. And these books you can find in Flipkart, so you can actually order them online. For applied biology and biotechnology section, I want to tell you about the books and things in detail, so I will prepare another video for this. And yeah, so go ahead and buy those books. And here is important information for you: you do not read everything, okay, from those books. So don't worry, don't panic that there are some 40 chapters in each book. How I will prepare? Don't worry, you need not to prepare. We will tell you that which chapter you should focus, which chapter you should not focus. So at the end, it is going to be very easy. So now the assignment is for you, is the chapter annotation and analysis task, which we want you to do so that you can get a proper understanding. We can also do this by ourselves, but we prefer that you should do this so that you can understand about the depth of the topic, and you can understand and get a feeling of the question that has been asked. And don't worry if you do not know the question. The same happened with us also. We also not know all the questions. Well, for the first time we read those question paper, it looked very horrifying for us, that how we can prepare, we don't know anything. So if any such idea came in your mind, don't worry, it's happened with everyone, and we are here. That's why we are here, to help you. So you need not to worry at all. Just be confident, just do what we are telling you at the beginning, and then you will see that everything is very easy, very smooth. And it's important that this exercise is just to give you a feeling. This is not all the information, this is not everything. This is just to make you familiar with some part of biotechnology, some institutes, how to prepare, and the initial tasks, so that you can start with. In the next video, we will discuss in detail about the preparation and applied biology section. So stay tuned and do sign up. And we think, and we want to tell this to you, that if you want to achieve something, no one can stop you, not even you. So just believe in yourself. This is what we are. We are the Endeavor Biotechnologists. We are facilitated by TAP team and Team Patriotic Scientist. If you have any question, you can visit our website, and there is a section called Ask a Question, where you can ask a question to us, and you can like us on Facebook, and you will get all the updates directly to your Facebook wall. Thank you very much, and this is all we have for you right now. Stay tuned and have fun with this analysis task, and I hope you will do this. Please do let us know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye bye.